So I'm going to be doing a video on the Composite Superman. I rarely do a video on a single character, but I kind of have a thing for overpowered characters, and they don't come much more overpowered than the Composite Superman. A commenter a while back had said that he believed that the Composite Superman was the most powerful character of the Silver Age. I actually don't agree, but he is definitely up there. So what or who or what is the Composite Superman? What he is not is a combination of Superman and Batman. In fact, in Wikipedia, and I'm a huge fan of Wikipedia, I donate to their website. It says that it describes him as having possession of the combined powers of Superman and many members of the Legion of Superheroes. That's not true. He notoriously does not have the powers of Superman, but he kind of does because given the fact that Mon-El and Supergirl are members, he has the Kryptonian power set, even though he does not technically have the powers of Superman, or it would have been Superboy. So Composite Superman was first created by Edmund Hamilton, and the very iconic look by Kurt Swan in World's Finest Comics number 142, published in June 1964. He would make one more Silver Age appearance in World's Finest Comics number 168, published in August 1967. I don't own that one. I don't know if I've ever read it. I do own the first appearance, number 142, and that's the story. That's the comic that I'm going to be reading the story from. And that's a rarity for me to actually read from the original comic and not from a compilation. So I'm not going to get into the origin of the Composite Superman because you'll see that in the story that I read. And by the way, it's really cool that Funko. I don't collect many Funko Pop figures, but I had to get Composite Superman because it's pretty crazy that Funko would actually do such an obscure character. He only had two Silver Age appearances, and then when he came back, they kind of changed the character. I think he was maybe the inspiration for Amazo later on. So again, I'm not going to get into how he got his powers. He was a janitor at the Superman Museum named Joseph Meach. So just an ordinary guy, kind of down on his luck. And he ended up getting the powers of all of the Legion of Superheroes circa 1964. So whoever was a member in 1964, even including Jimmy Olsen, Elastic Lad. So he got those powers too. Now, when you think about somebody having the combined powers of all of the Legion of Superheroes, you probably think, well, that is a very powerful character. But he's probably a lot more powerful than you even think. The first thing he got was he got everything at once, but the first thing he noticed was his brain. He now had the brain of Brainiac, and you could see that in there that he's green. So he has Superman's face, half Batman's costume, the green skin, a very iconic, eye-catching look to him. So the reason he looks like that is because he used the powers of Chameleon Boy to look like that. It was not intentioned. The intention was not to be a combination of Superman and Batman. He was angry at Superman and Batman for things that they didn't do. He felt that he was a failure in life and didn't appreciate Superman and Batman just kind of doing their thing, and he had a run-in with Superman that went poorly, but again, not Superman's fault. His appearance is merely to mock the two of them. So when you think about it, he has the powers of Mon-El, Supergirl, and Ultra Boy. Now, I did not get the impression that I think that they kind of duplicate powers overlay each other. In other words, I don't think he's got the strength of Mon-El plus Supergirl or plus Ultra Boy if Ultra Boy uses his ultra strength. I think he just has Kryptonian level strength, but the entire power set of a Kryptonian. So again, even though he does not have the power, he did not acquire the power of Superboy or Superman. He essentially has all his powers, just in the fact that he has the powers of Mon-El and Supergirl. With Ultra Boy, he gets an upgraded vision because he gets Penetravision, which can see through lead. So he is more powerful in that sense than Superman. He has the power of Chameleon Boy, Saturn Girl. He can read minds, Sun Boy, Lightning Lad. Those are almost superfluous because these other powers are so powerful that those powers are just kind of an interesting aside. Colossal Boy, Invisible Boy, Shrinking Violet, Phantom Girl. His powers are just through the roof. But then it gets even crazier because he's got the power of Element Lad. Now, Element Lad is a really, really unbelievably powerful character. The one downside with Element Lad is he has he can be killed as easily as a normal human being, but not the Composite Superman because he's invulnerable. He can use Element Lad's powers to create kryptonite. He could create lead, gold, silver, diamonds, whatever. He's also immune to kryptonite. He's immune to lead. He's not harmed by any of this stuff. But then it gets even crazier because he's got the power of Triplicate Girl. And he can triple himself. So now all of those powers that he has, in fact, in the story I'm going to read, he's really holding back. Like, he could be a lot stronger if he was using his powers at the full ability, but he is shown creating two duplicates of himself, at least temporarily. So your question might be, how in the world could Superman and Batman beat the Composite Superman? And I don't want to reveal the ending of the story. However, what I'll say is they can't. There is not a chance in heck that they could beat the Composite Superman because the Composite Superman is so ridiculously overpowered. Now, if you're asking who in the world, other than, say, like I said, a cosmic level being such as the Spectre or other creatures, who could be more powerful than the Composite Superman? The only thing I'll say is that the Composite Superman, as powerful as he is, there is a limit. His power set is defined out. The one I think about is Duplicate Boy. Duplicate Boy from the 30th century. His powers, at least in the Silver Age, as they were shown in the Silver Age, are basically unlimited. He can acquire, in fact, if he were to face off against Composite Superman, he theoretically could simply duplicate every single power of the Composite Superman. And he was shown to be able to duplicate anyone's powers and keep them forever. So not just the Legion, villains, whoever, every superpower that, and it's not even superpowers. Many of these are innate powers. Shrinking Violet or Triplicate Girl, her powers aren't, I mean, they're a superpower in the team, but it's an innate power of people of her planet. But anyway, that's getting a little off the topic. I think the Composite Superman is a really, really incredible character. And I can understand why they didn't use him more in the Silver Age, because what in the world? How do you stop him? He's unstoppable. But I'm looking forward to showing the World's Finest, number 142. I'm going to do it in two sections because it's got two parts. But it will be the first appearance of the Composite Superman.